Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to our virtual Paul Menton Centre Make the Cut 2020-21. I'm your host for the afternoon, Paddy Stewart. We begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the traditional and unceded territory of the Algonquin Nation. So look at you, grade 12 student, so great to have you here, graduating this spring and moving on to post-secondary next year. Fantastic, congratulations and good for you. It's also great to see so many of your teachers join us this afternoon as well. They've been a tremendous support for you. And here now to officially welcome you is Bruce Hamm, who's the acting director of Paul Menton Centre. All right, Bruce, over to you.
Thank you very much, Patty. Welcome, students, educators, and I believe some parents. Welcome to either the 33rd or 34th, we're not entirely sure, Make the Cut. It gets difficult to keep track once we've run out of fingers and toes. What we can say for sure, though, is we've had over 8,000 students come through this program over the years, so you're following in good footsteps. There's two things that I would like to briefly mention to you before we get underway. Is first of all, the information that we will be providing this afternoon is specific to Carleton University. But with that said, most of it is easily transferable to other institutions. So if you're planning on attending U Ottawa or Algonquin College, we won't hold it against you much. But just rest assured that what you're going to hear today will help, I think, with that transition. The second thing is, I want to acknowledge that, you're entering an exciting phase in your lives as you're moving from high school to post-secondary. And it's exciting, I get it, it's also maybe a little bit overwhelming. Post-secondary institutions are big places. Here at Carleton, we have over 30,000 students. So it's important that you don't get lost in the shuffle. So my recommendation for each and every one of you is that you reach out to the Disability Services Office at the campus that you're attending as soon as possible. Here at Carleton, we recommend that students reach out to us pretty much as soon as they've accepted their offer of admission. We have every September here on campus at PMC. It is a very, very busy time as we not only intake about 1,000 new students every year, but we also have roughly 3,000 returning students coming through our doors requesting accommodations for the fall term. So if you come to us in the middle of September wanting to set up accommodations, it's just much better off for you to come a little bit earlier, come during the summer, come in the spring. We can get things started then. We can finalize things in September once the classes start, but it just gives you more time to adapt. It also will give you time and the ability to connect with any transition programming that might be in place at the post-secondary institution that you're choosing. Here at Carleton, at PMC, we do offer summer transition programming for incoming first-year students, and I think it's very helpful for those students. They get a little bit of a quicker start to their term. So enjoy your afternoon. We'll ask lots of questions. Don't be shy. If there's something you don't understand or something that you really want to find out about, please do ask the questions and feel free to reach out to us afterwards. Anyways, thank you very much, gang. Back to you, Patty.
Thanks, Bruce. It really is an exciting time for these young students to be moving on to post-secondary. We'd like to check and see with you kids, how are you feeling right now? What do you think about that? So we're going to have a poll, an audience poll. There's two ways, we'll put up on the screen now the two ways that you can join. You can either open a web browser and go to pollev.com /MTC 2021, or open your text message and text MTC 2021 to 37607. And then let's put up our question for folks. The poll question is, in one word, how do you feel about going on to post-secondary? Haha. Stressed is our first word. Here they come. Excited, nervous, great, very nervous, very excited, scared. I hear you. Nervous, overwhelming. Wow. Huh. Interesting. A lot of the same. Thank you very much. That's fabulous. A lot of the words reappearing, words that Bruce said earlier about being excited and being overwhelmed and being a little bit scared. It's certainly understandable. This is a big step for you, and it's understandable why you might have those feelings. So this virtual Make the Cut is designed to help you prepare for the big step and hopefully ease you with your concerns. So let's take a look at our agenda now. Thank you for that. Here's the agenda for the afternoon. We have 3 presenter sessions, each with a Q&A to follow. Each of these presentations is by a coordinator. We call them coordinators. They're like counselors here at Paul Menton Centre. And each of them will describe these things: plan your transition, learning strategies, and assistive technology. Then after a short break, we'll go to our remarkable student success panel. 3 wonderful students who are attending Carleton who have disabilities, and actually they were high school students like you at one time, and they will tell you about their experiences and how they're being successful at post-secondary.